Hello everybody, my name is Landon, and today I wanted to make a little video to talk about League of Legends and ranked 5v5 Summoner's Rift gameplay. So I've played about 500, I've played 800, 900 games. I'll probably be pushing 1,000 by the end of the season. I'm Platinum 2. And I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, oh, fucking loser, you're Platinum 2 and you want to make a video talking about the game? Fuck you. So, I'm just going to kind of dive straight into this. I'm not really going to, I don't know, let's just talk, right? I will say overall the game feels a bit saturated. Now, what do I mean by that? I don't like that every single thing you hover over in the game has 3 lines of text. I think it's oversaturated. Me personally, I think that you should get rid of all this extra little stats like on the cloud. I call it the clown drake, the fire drake, the hexgate drake, and the green drake, the Kim Tank drake, right? Just get rid of all that extra stats. Just make the clown drake give you speed, right? 10%, 5% movement speed, whatever. Get rid of all those little zones and bullshit that give you speed. It's just too much in the game. It's like too much. We already have the little flowers that, you know, you hit them and they pop you over. We already have, that the flowers give you XP. The little balloons that you hit and they pop you over. We already have that. I just think the game's too saturated. You need to back away a little bit from like all this extra little stats. You know, I think it's cool that, you know, there is extra stats and people who are interested in that and they think it's cool. That's great. You know, you want to min-max your gameplay, right? So, but I think it's too much. I think it's just too much. I want to talk about hex gates. So, I think it's whenever the soul dragon for the game is a hex gate dragon. There's hex gates, right? There's 6 of them total, 3 on each top and bottom side of the map, so to speak. So first of all, I made a video today. It's my League Support VOD 18, where I played in a game, and we were, I believe, backed into our base, or vice versa, and I kid you not, 0.5 seconds out of combat, this guy hexgated out. I don't know who made that. It's so gimmicky. It's so cheesy. It's just weird. And, so let me give you an analogy. Maybe you don't play a lot of League, whatever. So imagine in WoW you're playing PvP, right? Like World PvP. And, your Fury Warrior, you drop in, you do your full little opener combo. And then, you know, you spend 10 seconds doing that. And then, you know, Shaman uses his lightning lasso. Something stuns you for 1 second. And he just kind of disappears. And you're like, oh, that's boring. Imagine if every interaction was like that, right? So, it's so gimmicky. I don't know why you make it like that. Give me 1 sec. I don't know why you make it like that. I think it's weird. I don't think that's good game design, personally. Like I said, I'm not trying to be a little shithead, although I am a shithead on my stream. Twitch TV. But it's just gimmicky. I don't like that you can just exit out of combat immediately, almost instantaneously, and just hexgate away. I think there's already enough movement speed. There's enough dashes. Every champ has, 15 dashes now that's releasing. They can go over walls. We don't need that. I'd just say get rid of them, or leave the 2 in the middle of the maps maybe up. And the ones that go in and out of the base, I think are cheesy as fuck. Just fucking get rid of that shit. So I want to talk about a comparison to, I think it was 2023 season or 2024. I think it's 23, where we had Otacon and the other epic monster that gave you a mini GA, right? Resurrected you in your base. I'm glad you got rid of that because it is too much. 2 sets of grubs, too much. I kind of like the way the game is now a little bit. I don't jungle a lot, but it does feel very vital. I'm a support main, okay, like 900 games, whatever, 800 games. It's very vital to get the grubs, right? You want to roam and go get the grubs, because sometimes, like, you're playing with Smolder or Ezreal, they can just fucking sit in lane. They don't need you there, right? Like, you're probably not going to be that aggressive. Just go roam, get the grubs, help with dragon, go kill the jungler, right? Oh yeah, and by the way, for all you losers in Platinum, fucking blaming your jungle for losing your lane every 5 seconds, I can promise you it's not the jungle, right? ADC is probably the most toxic role to play, but jungle is the most toxic role. If you know, you know. Actually, let's talk about that. Let's talk about playing ADC. I feel so bad for ADC mains. That shit is fucking brutal. It fucking sucks. It fucking sucks when you're like 4-2, right? It's not terrible. Maybe you're 5-2. You're having an okay game, right? Yeah, whatever. You go top lane, there's a 0-5 Scion. Pops up on you. You just get obliterated. There's nothing you can do. You know what I mean? The 0-10 Scion. It just feels bad. It's weird. I don't know what it is. I haven't really figured that out. But feeling ADC feels bad. Feels bad, man. What else do we want to talk about? Let's go. I don't want to fucking spend forever on this. Oh yeah, things I don't like in the game. This might be a personal thing. Me personally, remove action on passive. When you're in competitive ranked game, his passive literally does nothing until it does everything for no reason. They need to scale that shit back. There's some things in the game that you just don't need to mess with, and I think respawn timers is one of them. If you want to buff or nerf them overall in the game, that's fine. Sometimes you'll be in a 35-minute game, 40-minute game, and you're not even thinking about it. Not even your own team. It feels bad even when you resurrect 3 people with 50-second death timers on your own team. It's like, wow, I kind of cheated. My Akshan hit them 1 second, in an interval, let's say, before you're supposed to. Hey, look, we won the game. It's boring. Just fucking get rid of it. Get rid of Yuumi. Remove Yuumi from the game. Don't like it. I think it's boring. It's boring gameplay. But that just might be me. I'm not really a person who would play Sona, Karma, Seraphine, Yuumi a lot, because I'm more of like a aggressive player. Like champs like Thresh, Nautilus. I'll play Karma occasionally. I enjoy playing Renata a lot. So yeah, I don't like Yuumi. There was something else I didn't like. I can't remember. I'll come back to it. So what else? What else is interesting in the game? Talked about hex gates. I kind of don't like them. Items in the game. I do feel like you want to build the same thing out in the game. Maybe that's just a boomer take because, you just look up a build nowadays. Whatever's the highest win rate, whatever. Emerald Plus, man, just pick it. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm glad they got rid of the mythic items. So, that's the way that is. But, that's right, I remembered. I had to pause the video. Let's talk about ultimate cooldowns. Me personally, whatever. I wish there was a little more skirmishing in the mid to late game rather than just summoning in, 5e fighting, whatever, using your ultimate. Oh, blah, blah, blah. We go back and then use the ultimate again. It just feels weird. I don't know what it is. And I'm not talking about champs like Nidalee, Elise, Jace, right? Because their hits are different, right? They don't have an ultimate, so to speak, right? They have forms. But I think that ultimates need like a 20% cooldown nerf across the board. I wish there was more skirmishing. I wish you didn't have to go in every fight in the late game, especially, 25 plus minutes, 30 minutes plus. And that they're just going to have their ultimate up, so it's going to be a shit show. It just feels weird. I don't like it. I don't like it. It feels weird. I don't know why. It's like, you fight Tryndamere, he kills you, uses his ult, dies, TP's in again, boom, he has his ult up. I just wish there was a little more skirmishing going on. I don't know how to break that down currently, but anyways, that's that. So, me personally, I'm starting to become a little bit of a boomer. I don't really enjoy things in the game like Aphelios that just have these super overcomplicated kits, right? You've got 3 paragraphs of text for every ability, and there's technically so many ability interactions. It's like insane. I never wanted to learn it when it came out, and I still don't want to learn it, and I won't read it. And that's what caused me not to read a lot of things in the game, but I'm also just becoming an old piece of shit, right? So that's that. Now let's talk about something that's really going to piss a lot of people off, right? You're not going to like me. Believe me, I don't like me either. But I fucking hate farming. If you want to know the truth why I don't play top lane, mid lane, top lane's an island. It's just kind of boring to me. If you like that, hey, that's fine. You get kind of I think you should get more of a 1v1 experience matchup in the top lane, right? And you gain experience from playing, 1,000 games, whatever, right? I fucking hate farming. When I played ADC a few games because I get auto-filled, whatever, I absolutely despise auto-attacking a minion. And this could be early game, late game, mid game. 0.1 seconds before I'm supposed to. If I'm behind and I'm playing Lucian and I'm trying to clear these super minions out, we're getting our ass blasted. And I don't auto-attack the super minion that I just spent 5 minutes trying to kill. If I don't auto-attack it 0.1 seconds before I'm supposed to, and then my range creep goes in and kills it, and I don't get 90 gold, I feel like a fucking loser. And I feel like, why am I playing this role? Why am I playing this game? Maybe farming is stupid. I think they should rework farming. I don't like it. It's boring. That's why I don't lane. But anyways, that's just me. So I couldn't think of anything else. I'm going to wrap this video up. But overall, my overall take is I feel like the game's a bit too saturated. It's a bit too saturated. There's just a little too much in the game. It is just kind of weird to hover over everything, and there's like so many lines of text. You have your, I like that your abilities show scaling now and how it scales with health, ability, movement, speed, whatever the champ is, whatever it is, right? That's cool. But those are, I just kind of shared with you a lot of my thoughts about the game right now. Ranked Summoners versus 5v5, right? Not any other game mode. No, this arena, shit. ARAM's kind of cool. But that's all for this video. Tell me what you think. Fucking losers.